So Africa's leading tech company Naspers says the World Economic Forum presents a perfect opportunity for South Africa's digital economy to prosper. The company is part of Team SA in Davos, Switzerland, where the who's who of the economic world are meeting. Newzroom Afrika's business editor Xolani Mbanjwa caught up with Phuthi Mahanyele-Dabengwa in Davos.
The World Economic Forum in 2025 enters such a very interesting period. The theme for this year is collaboration in the intelligence age. And South Africa is not a country that is unique when it comes to the challenges that the rest of the world is facing, as the artificial intelligence drive is going to impact and disrupt thousands of jobs, according to the World Economic Forum. So to speak about how the digital age is going to impact South Africa and how these opportunities can actually be taken advantage of, we speak to the CEO of Naspers South Africa, Phuthi Mahanyele-Dabengwa, about the most important lessons that South Africa can learn when it comes to this year's World Economic Forum and its theme, and how South Africa can use those opportunities to garner more growth economically and job creation. Phuthi, thank you so much for your time this morning. It's quite a pleasure to join you on something that is such an important collaboration, being the center stage for the World Economic Forum.
Thank you very much, Xolani. It's wonderful to be here and to be looking at collaboration. And, as you know, collaboration is so important between government, business, and, industry, just making sure that we're all working together to ensure that we can move South Africa forward, and particularly as we're looking to host the G20 and the B20 this year.
That's so important for South Africa, and it's such a big boost to the fact that we are coming here much stronger as a country than all the other years because of the G20 presidency. 3 days into the Congress, 3 days into the forum, what do you see the mood as this time around? What's different? What's changed? How is the world actually receiving us?
Well, Xolani, I must say we're on a completely different tangent this year. When we left South Africa, already it was clear that the mood of business, of government, was very positive, and positive jointly, because we are all focused on continuing to grow South Africa together. When you look at the work that BUSA, Business United South Africa, has been doing with government in terms of ensuring that we can get all of the key industries such as Eskom and all of the other industries to be able to work well together, getting Eskom and Transnet to be able to produce the results that they need to produce so that we can see GDP growth in our economy is something that is really essential. But what I love is the fact that we are all working together. And from a digital perspective, we've been focused on ensuring that we can get as many young people as possible to be digitally enabled, digitally educated. We have invested $16 million to ensure, since FY22, to ensure that we can digitally educate young people and also place them into jobs as well. We've placed 90% of the young people that we've taken on board, and that's over 5,000 young people. And we've made sure that they are all permanently employed. And that's because South Africa requires all of these digital skills. We require people who have the knowledge of cybersecurity, who have the knowledge of working as data analysts, and all of these skills are critical if we are going to be looking at catapulting into the world of AI. And AI is what we know as a business. As a business that's operating in 100 markets, servicing 2 billion consumers around the world, we understand the importance and how AI can propel you forward very successfully.
Turning momentum into action, what is it going to take for South Africa as we bring a huge delegation of Team South Africa made up of business and government leaders, turning that momentum into action? What is it going to take?
It's exactly what we've been talking about. A lot of things have changed. First of all, I think when you look at this year, we've got our president here. And our president is on the stage. Yesterday, he was on the stage at the World Economic Forum. An African president on the stage of the World Economic Forum is not something that you see every year. And so that was significant for us, for our South African president to be on that stage. But also, you've got business and government working very closely together. This government of national unity, where you have different parties together, a government of national unity that was formed within a month. I mean, that in itself just tells you just how collaborative our government is, but also our business as well. But, this now, we are no longer about what we can do. We are focused on what we are doing. And what I'm thankful for is the fact that we are working together in unity and focused on the growth of South Africa. Not only our own organizations, but the growth of South Africa and the growth of South Africans. We are very much aware of the fact that South Africa is a country that has got young people. We want to see those young people being real players in this economy. That is what will propel us forward.
Phuthi Mahanyele-Dabengwa, thank you so much for your time. That's the CEO of Naspers South Africa. The World of Work report by the World Economic Forum warns that of all the 100 jobs, 59 of all the 100 jobs that are there in the world today, they will be disrupted by artificial intelligence. And when you look at South Africa, the banking sector has been warned that those who are in the banking and financial sector must actually reskill, or AI is going to be taking their jobs by 2030. But as you heard Phuthi there saying that there are opportunities, a lot of opportunities in the digital economy. And this is why Team South Africa is here at the World Economic Forum to ensure that we take and grab those opportunities. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Xolani Mbanjwa in Davos, Switzerland.